17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. In my line, if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. They had me 6 hours.
6 hours. I said
words. I'm like Shady in the snow. I spun them so superb. A legend still remains when his flesh is in the earth. And if they rage a tomb, may they fall upon a curse. Yeah, this 9 I keep for backup. With this I wanted chip. We ran plays. They need to build a statue for this shit. Big plays. A slave couldn't get you through this shit. More grams than Brandon fiends rushing for a hit. The priest sitting out a dino while you niggas giving tips. You gon' get a C-section. All that pushing through your lips. I hold it as a straighter. Shooter told me do my dips. Yeah, just photogenic, not a boss, I'm convinced. Niggas practicing hard for them obituary pics. Shooters watching the gram for them locations of your pics. Linebacker Brunson, call me if you wanna hit. We world champs now, that just come with this shit. Let's go. You own 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. In my line, if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds.
Real scary over there. Real scary hours over there. Ethan, what up? All my people in the building. What up, LB? I'm here looking mad all week. Real mad. You want to know why? Because they bring this to themselves, man. Lord Brunson back at you with the Jew, and I am the best on the Eagles. Y'all know, as always, before we get into the meat and potatoes, I just gotta say thank you all. Man, shout out to everybody that ran into me at the game this weekend. It definitely was a movie. It definitely was what we like to do. You know what I'm saying? Eagles Nation coming together. Eagles Nation and what need to be brought. My guy D-Lo, what's up? Let me get a thumbs up if y'all can hear me loud and clear. I fixed my mic, I think, my Shure mic. I think I fixed, you know what I'm saying? We got some things to talk about. We got some things to discuss. You know what I mean? 381 people in the building, going slow walk it today, but it's got to be talked about. It got to be discussed. You know what I'm saying? And discuss it and talk about it. We will. Tried to bump into you, man. Oh, you ain't see me out there? That's wild, man. Next time, man, it's always next time. For sure, is always next time. But you know, before we get into this, though, let me tell y'all, man. Let me tell y'all real quick. The state property shirts are going crazy. You know what I'm saying? If you have not seen the graphic, the get down, the lay down tee, you know what I mean, representing the defensive line via Print Champs. Make sure you click in the link and buy that right now before they gone. You know what I mean? Like, this is not like the hurt season drop where I'm just never going to run out. That was an iconic drop. LB, the audio messed up. Hold on, man. Let me get this mic out of here, man, because I can't keep living like this, man. I can't keep living with the audio being messed up thing, man. I don't know what that's about, but that's not how we conduct business over here, man. I'm gonna have to figure that out after this stream. I got quite a few streams to get to this week, but you know, this got to get corrected today. This got to get corrected today, man. I can't keep putting my people out here. We looking real crazy. Let me unplug that. Let me get a good test, man. We good on this mic? What's up, y'all? What's up? We're going to get into it. We're going to get into the meat and potatoes. I just want a good test. They said that mic was fine. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I don't know. Is this one good, though? Because we ain't switching back. Let me know if this one good. We definitely not switching back. Let me get a thumbs up. We all good now? Okay, they saying we all good now. So listen, man, the state property shirt, man, they definitely doing what they supposed to do. Very limited supply. I'm down to probably like 20 left. You know what I mean? Once them 20 gone, I'll think about restocking. Because y'all know, listen, man. Y'all know, and use code Bully10 at checkout. Just go to the merchandise store and see what you like, man. But definitely, I'm telling you, man, definitely get this one, man. Because I'm in talks to, you know, with a couple of the guys, you know what I mean, from the property, man. They probably going to wear one. You know what's going to happen after that, man. They're going they're gonna be in demand crazy, man. Like this is the thing, man. I'm not a content creator. I'm a content curator. You know what I mean? We're gonna make that word popular. I'm a content curator. You know, I feel like curators got a responsibility to tell the truth. Now we can talk a little bit about the Washington Commanders or whatever. We don't see them again until next year. So is it even really worth talking about these guys? We swept them. We handle business. They play us tough. We're not gonna act like that's not the case. The Commanders always play us tough. You know what I mean? It's been that way the last couple years, especially this season. They took us to overtime. And you know, I was at the game yesterday, and they had me thinking that they was gonna do it. If you want me to keep it a band, they had me thinking that they was gonna do it. But you know what happened? Do you know what happened? When you run into teams, you know what I mean, and you run into situations to where your defense is not playing its best, because that happens with defenses. This is the National Football League. You need your quarterback to do what Jalen Hurts did. You need it. LB just stopping in on my lunch break. Go Birds, go AJ is a monster. F Dallas, let's go. You already know, man. I appreciate you, Josh. You know what I'm saying? So you needed every bit of that Jalen Hurts performance. Now let's look around the league. You know what I mean? And let's see how many performances were really needed by some of these quarterbacks. That's how you can determine who had a better game between Jalen Hurts and Dak Prescott, because that's the topic that I saw on TV. Who was more impressive? You know what I'm saying? A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Julio Jones all caught touchdowns. Jalen Hurts a 4-touchdown passing day. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts. This is the one thing that people not mentioning about Jalen Hurts this year. Jalen Hurts is having the best 6-game stretch of his career, passing yards wise. It's no coincidence that it's the same 6 games where A.J. Brown is having the best of NFL history at the position. Listen, Jerry Rice has not done what A.J. Brown has done in a 6-game stretch. Let's just put that in the proper context. He broke Megatron's record. Jerry Rice, who else? Isaac Bruce, Torrey Hall, Larry Fitzgerald. Come on, give me some of the greats. Michael Irvin, Randy Moss, Terrell Owens. None of them did what A.J. Brown just did. A.J. Brown is having one of the greatest all-time seasons in NFL history. A.J. Brown should be number 1 in MVP standards. But it's a quarterback league. You know, and the more we watch football, the more I understand why it's a quarterback league. I understand why quarterbacks get the praise. Because who got to throw the ball to AJ to make this happen? You got to understand the level of confidence, practice hours, and continuity that you have between quarterback and wide receiver. That's the only way you can get that to happen. It's the only way you can get that to happen. And they put the hours in, and that's why it's maturing on the field the way it is. Both of these guys are ascending, and both of these guys are reaching new levels. And what Jalen Hurts is doing, throwing the ball, we didn't think he could do. Now, when I say we, I'm talking about everybody as a whole. Now, I thought he could do this. If you go back 2 years ago, I'm telling you about watch when the arm catch up to the IQ and the athleticism. That's what's happening right now, because everybody is talking about, oh, Jalen Hurts don't look the same. He don't look the same. He got a bulky knee brace on. I don't give a damn about the knee brace, because he's throwing the ball pretty goddamn well, if you ask me. Pretty goddamn well, if you ask me. 6 straight games with 250 yards passing or more. Usually Jalen Hurts will give you a 125 sprinkled in there or something like that, because we probably relied on his legs too much. Now that he might not be able to run, this might be the best thing that could happen to him. Listen, don't you know, like, when basketball players don't know how to use their left hand, you know what I'm saying? They tie the right hand behind their back. I was in the basketball camp when I was a young boy. They tie the right hand behind and make you only play through practice with your left hand. You're going to have to learn how to use your left. They took the legs away, and the arm is catching up to the athleticism. That's the bottom line. My guy Silverback, he said, just showing support, bro. I appreciate you, bro. You already know that. So Jalen Hurts putting in the work with his arm will only pay dividends down the stretch, because listen, they keep talking about these teams we play like these teams don't play us. They keep talking about these teams coming up on the schedule like these teams don't play us. I don't even want to talk about the schedule right now, y'all. The schedule's not important to me. You know what I mean? The schedule's not important to me. What's important to me is these chicken dinners that's coming to Philly. These Dallas Cowboys, that's important to me this week. Y'all gotta understand how that's important. That's very important to me, because the Dallas Cowboys fans,
The Dallas Cowboys content creators, you know what I'm saying? The Dallas Cowboys apologists, they was on us. They was on us hard. They was telling us that Jalen Hurts could never be what he is right now, y'all. They were wrong. They was wrong. They was telling us that A.J. Brown wasn't elite. They were wrong. They was telling us that they watched all this goddamn film, and the film told them that Jalen Hurts can't throw the ball from the pocket, and it don't matter that we got A.J. Brown because Jalen Hurts couldn't get the ball to him. They were wrong. They were dead wrong, and they got to sit with that. They got to sit with that. Let me get to the super chat. Paul Brown, thank you for the super chat. He said, LB, we know that Dak can't play from behind. I'm not worried about Dallas. The way about the command, the way about the Commanders. Do you think unleash Penny this? Do you think we're gonna unleash Penny this week? No, I don't think we're gonna see Penny. I think Penny, we holding Penny past the trade deadline, so we might see him this week. If Penny's still on the roster after the 31st, that's the trade deadline. Yeah, I think we're gonna see some Penny this week probably because we realize that we might be too small in the red zone for some strange reason. I think we're starting to realize that. So yeah, I ain't mad at it. You know what I mean? But this is the thing. The Philadelphia Eagles have won in a multitude of ways. We lost a stinker to the Jets. Nobody else can legitimately say that they beat us. I don't even want to say, listen, the Jets, they beat us. But 10 times out of 10, we smoked them. We smoked them. You know what I'm saying? We very well damn should be 8-0 for real, if you want to be for real. The Jets, that's the worst team we played all year. And that's the one that got us. So I have no stock into that. You know what I mean? I'm not worried about that. Nor am I sitting here, happy Victory Monday for sure, nor am I sitting here as a Philadelphia Eagles fan telling you that I'm worried about the defense. Sam Howell carved this up. Sam Howell carved this up. Sam Howell had us looking bad. Now, I'm not one of them guys that push the panic button. I'm not. Y'all know this, man. Y'all know how long we've been doing this. I'm not a push the panic button guy. I ain't never been that guy. I'm never going to be that guy. But this is why I'm not worried about the defense. I'm not worried about the defense because I saw what we just did to Miami. I'm not going to forget that. I saw how locked in we can be when people want to count us out. Now, the only thing that's tricky about this week, if you ask me, is that everybody is showing us love. Everybody's showing us praise. Count us out. Count us out. See, the Dallas Cowboys, you know what I'm saying? They like to play the art of war game. That's what they like to do. They like to get in our head. It trickles down. It's from the top bottom. Even with Michael Parsons talking about we the best team in the league. Even with Michael Parsons. You know what I mean? They play this little side eye, they act like, they play this little weird game, but that's not what was being said in the offseason, though, yo. That's not what was being said in the offseason. Y'all 5-2. Y'all 5-2. Why not keep talking like y'all been talking? That's my whole thing about this week. My whole thing about this week. You know what I mean? Me and Rome going to do a show this week, Cowboys Fan Talk. I seen Rome tweet. Rome made a little tweet or whatever. He said, You know, I just got off the phone with another content creator. I just got off the phone with such and such. We not going to talk about, we not going to go back and forth with them. We not going to do this. We not going to do that. Y'all should have had that conversation when y'all played the 49ers because they treated y'all. They treated y'all to a nice meal on the beach. They treated y'all. The 49ers versus the Cowboys with sex on the beach. And the Cowboys got their panties pulled to the side. It was sex on the beach. Y'all got embarrassed. See, they don't want to talk because the possibility of getting embarrassed for them is there. This game is in Philly. They don't want to talk. The internet made them mad last time they lost. They got upset. They was hurt. They was hurt how the internet was talking bad about them. And it's not going to stop once we touch y'all. It's not going to stop once we put our hands around y'all neck. My guy, Leo Beggar, thank you for the super chat. He said, Dallas soft like channel, like Charmin 3414 burst. I can see it. I can see it for sure. Michael Robinson, thank you for the super chat. D-line need to play possessed. Can't give that time. Of course. We're going to talk about it. Cool Eagle, thank you for the super chat. The Cowboys must have forgotten the same Sam Howell diced them up the first start. The Cowboys have also lost to the Jets before during the Darnold era. They need to stop the cap immediately. That's all they do is cap. That's all they do is cap, though. How are we asking somebody that make a living off cap to stop the cap? Let's talk about sustainable wins versus non-sustainable wins. Do you guys know that in the Dallas Cowboys game, this was the first time since 2007, ladies and gentlemen, since 2007 that
a team had a defensive touchdown, a punt block, and a safety all in the first quarter since 2007. All in the first quarter. It happened 2007. 2000, damn near 20 years ago. Since 2007, this is the first time that happened. This is how these guys are winning games. This is how these guys are winning games. They are winning games on one of the most unsustainable formats I ever seen since I've been watching football. Give me the win that the Dallas Cowboys got, that the defense didn't have a hand in or scored or they didn't get a block kick. Give me that win. Give me that win. I don't recall it happening against the Chargers, but the defense stepped up. The Chargers only scored 17. That offense scored 20. You can't beat us only scoring 20. You can't beat us only scoring 20. They started the season against the Jets. The defense scored off rip, block kicks, scooping scores. The Giants, the same thing that happened against the Jets, right? Didn't that defense score again? This one everybody was talking about they was elite. This one everybody was talking about they was elite. Then they run into San Fran. Their defense is non-existent. Then you run into the Cardinals. Your defense is not there. Defenses don't play like this every week, y'all. Defenses do not play like this every week. They just don't. This is unsustainable. So we have yet to see Dak Prescott when the pressure was on and that offense was called upon to do something magical. When that offense was asked to carry a team, Jalen Hurts carried the Philadelphia, 840 people in the building. Jalen Hurts carried the Philadelphia Eagles yesterday. The defense wasn't worth a damn. I was there. Maybe it was Kevin Byard, gelling or whatever the case may be. I was there. But one thing I do know, I know how my defense bounced back. I know how the defense bounced back, though. The defense was non-existent. Non-existent. And we was behind. Jalen Hurts had to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, sustain, and we fumbled twice in the red zone. That can't happen against good teams. But that game wouldn't even been that close. Had Gainwell not fumbled in the red zone, and had Jalen Hurts not fumbled with the touch push in the red zone. Wouldn't have been that close. Yet and still, come on. What's the word I'm looking for? Persevere. Yet and still, we still do what we're supposed to do to make the job happen. That's what we do. That's what we do. Listen, I noticed. Listen, they scared, man. Listen, man. Let me look. I look into their eyes, man. They terrified this week. I wouldn't want to go back and forth with a receiver right now. This is not the time for y'all, bro. It's not the time for y'all. I wouldn't want to go back and forth with us right now either, man. If you want me to be honest, we're in the age of content creators really making a mark on social media. You got guys like Law Nation. Me and Law gonna be on the Super Friends channel tonight to talk about this. You know what I mean? Eagles Cowboys thing. You got guys like Law Nation getting millions of impressions a week, a month. Same with me. Since a lot of content creators that really got eyes on them. So we're in the age where nobody want to publicly take an L. They don't want to publicly take this L they about to take. They don't want to do it. So they talk in the off season. They talk. Now it's Eagles Cowboys week and don't nobody want to talk. I'm confused by that. Them not the rules of this. That's not how I live my life. But listen, when we smoke y'all, I'm on y'all. You already know that. White on rice. Green on the eagle. I'm on y'all after we smoke y'all. Y'all did a lot of talking. Now it's time to put the talking to bed. Marcus Kane, thank you for the super chat. You know what I'm saying? My guy Marcus Kane said, took off from work to watch this game. Oh, yeah. It's going to be one of them ones. I haven't seen a sustainable format from them, man. I haven't seen it. They talking about, we looking at the Eagles secondary. The Dolphins was too, man. What y'all got to understand is we get up for stuff like this in Philly, man. While y'all thinking that this is just another game on the schedule, y'all trying to spin that narrative. We know y'all want this bad. Y'all was chasing around San Fran a couple weeks ago in San Fran waiting for us. Y'all just a stepping stool to San Fran. We know this what really matter to y'all. Y'all can force like y'all want. How else you gonna get in first place in the division if you don't come holler at us? Make it make sense. Oh, this is a business trip. You ain't on the field. Y'all ain't on the field. Y'all talking about it behind the mic just like I am. It's a business trip for the team. But see, when you really connected to the culture of a city, you can't get on the internet and call a game of this magnitude a business trip. You can't. This is the first time Jalen Hurts and Dak Prescott will see each other while Jalen Hurts is at the height of his powers and while Dak Prescott's still trying to prove who he is. This ain't no business trip for us. Listen, I can't speak for y'all, man. Y'all been talking light and downplaying the expectations of being great for 28 years. Maybe this is a business trip for y'all, but we trying to seal the deal next week. We trying to seal the deal. Ain't no business trip for us. We trying to seal the deal. You know what I'm saying? San Fran took y'all to third base. We trying to take it home on y'all. Pause. We trying to do y'all bad. I want a body this week, bro. I never want a body so much. They can't play from behind, man. They ain't beat nobody this year. The Rams, who they really beat, man, they not scary to me. They sweet. And this time that we go show them, we've been letting them beat us too much, man. Too much. It's time we go out there and show them something. Listen, we just made change happen in D.C. Like Barack came. Change gonna come like Barack. We made change happen in D.C. They probably about to get rid of all of their players this week. Let's make some change happen in Dallas. Let's spank them. Let's make some change happen in Dallas. Let's get some coordinators moved around. Let's get some talks of an extension delayed. Let's make some change happen over there. Them boys was thinking that they was God's gift to earth all off season. Oh, we got cooks. Come on, man. Listen, man. This is the week, man. And I don't think they formula sustainable. I like Deron Bland. It's a couple things I like over there. Dak seemed to be in a rhythm, but when your offense scores 7 points, the game 7-3, the game ended up being 19-3 because your defense also scored. It's all in the first quarter, man. Y'all got to understand something, man. They're gonna tally up. They're gonna tally up how many wins the Dallas Cowboys had total in the game and say, oh, we didn't need the points that the defense scored. We didn't need the safety and the pick 6 points. We didn't need those points. Yeah. And when you look at it that way, to try to pull the wool over everybody's eyes, of course. But when the game's 7-3, you get a pick 6 that make it 14-3. Now the Rams got to change how they run an offense. They got to change how they may run an offense. Then you get the safety or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? 19-3 ends up in the first quarter. Now they got to change how they run offense because of how your defense is playing. If your defense don't play like that, the Rams can still run their offense, right? Y'all think it's sustainable when it ain't happened since 2007? It doesn't even make sense. These dudes swear up and down they got a Harvard business degree and film watching, but when you tell them that nobody's done that since 2007, they think it's supposed to be an every week occurrence. We playing complete football. That ain't complete football. That's what you call I'm glad it happened type of football. That ain't complimentary football. It's, by definition, yes, it's complimentary football, but you just can't count on it every week. Next week, I don't expect your defense to get a single point. I expect Dak to have to beat the Eagles. I don't expect our defense to get a point every week. The Eagles scored 38 yesterday. How we do that? With Jalen Hurts? How we do that? Jalen Hurts. No strip sacks, no pick sixes. Jalen Hurts. So stop it, man. Cut it out. Cut it all the way out. We're going to see y'all real soon, man. This is what I've been waiting for, man. This is what I've been waiting for, man, because, it's been a lot of talk. It's been a lot of chatter. You know what I'm saying? We up 2 games on these guys right now. They had their bye, our bye coming up. You know what I'm saying? Our bye coming up. This is an important game because after that, you know what I'm saying? You start seeing the Bears, you start seeing the Bills, you start seeing the Chiefs. This is 1,000 people in the building. This is an important game. You want this game before you go on the bye. You don't want to lose this game and then go on the bye. This will be a long bye week. This game is in Philly. The advantage is ours. We got the best fan base in the National Football League. The advantage is ours. We got the better quarterback. The advantage is ours. We got the better offensive line. The advantage is ours. We got the better defensive line. The advantage is ours. We got the better safety room. And let's talk about safeties. Yeah, Kevin Byard's still learning the system, but I think even before we got Kevin Byard, that Reed Blankenship was the best safety in the conference, in the division. Reed was the best safety in the division before Kevin Byard, if you ask me. That's Reed's second pick. Was leading the league was leading the team in tackles. He got to be up there somewhere. Top 3 in tackles. Missed like 2 games. Watch when Kevin Byard get his feet wet. Watch when Kevin Byard get his feet wet. The Philadelphia Eagles in this game have to defend the quick pass. I'm telling you. You got to defend the quick pass and just bracket Lamb. Make that go somewhere else. Make him have a long day. Bracket CeeDee Lamb. They better bracket A.J. Brown. They better bracket A.J. Brown. And then guess what's going to happen? Smitty. They not built like us, man. They not built like us from the trenches. They not built like us in mindset. They not built like us from the inside out. They just not built like us. They're not built like us. We are the better team. They're just a good team. Winning in unsustainable fashion. Bad teams make mistakes. So, of course, the Rams going to let a kick get blocked. A pick 6 happen. Of course, the Giants and the Jets going to let these foolish mistakes happen. We not none of them, dog. Y'all coming to Philly. Y'all coming to Philly. We not none of them, man. There been way too many jokes. They brung Meek Mill out for us. There been way too much laughter. They lost in the Super Bowl. Y'all ain't been to one of them in 28 years. Y'all ain't been to one of them in 28 years. There's been way too much chatter. It's time to end the chatter. It's time to end the chatter. Brandon Cooks is heating up. I got Brandon Cooks on my fantasy. Brandon Cooks heating up for sure. Got to play tight coverage. I agree with that, D-Lo. I agree with playing tight coverage for sure because Dak not going to want to hold the ball this game. You seen what Sam Howell did. They were not holding that ball, man. They was not holding that ball. After what the Giants did, the game plan was clear to get the ball out of Sam Howell's hands. Clear. That should be everybody's game plan moving forward. Get the ball out of your quarterback hands. Make Philadelphia have to change how they defended. Because we couldn't do it. We could not do it. They was killing us with them crossing routes, man. Killing us with them crossing routes. Quick crossing routes. Killing us. Killing us, man. We got to be better defensively for sure this game. We can't come out there doing what we did to Sam, letting Sam Howell just have his way up and down the field. We can't do that. But we know we got the quarterback that's equivalent. We know we got the quarterback that can go drive for drive with you. We know we got that. We saw him do that in the Super Bowl with Pat. Jalen Hurts can go drive for drive with anybody in the league. I like what I'm seeing out of Julio in the red zone. Julio is heating up for sure. My guy Leo, thank you for the super chat. They haven't seen a bowl since puberty hit for him. Of course they haven't. You know what I'm saying? I like what we're doing with Julio in the red zone. I like that Smitty. Listen, AJ was 8 for 8 targets, receptions. Smitty was 7 for 7. You definitely have a legitimate 1-2 punch. You know what I mean? I know the story's all been about AJ Brown, but Devontae Smith continues to pay dividends. Critical catch after critical catch. Always there, always reliable. You know what I'm saying? I know we talk a lot about AJ Brown, but we're not going to forget about Smitty. Smitty is definitely doing his job. Definitely doing his job. Fell 1 yard short of a 100-yard game. You know what I mean? He did find the end zone yesterday. It was a tough game, man. Listen, this is why I go to that. I go to that Commanders game every year. Part of it is because I live in that area, but it's always a good game for the most part, and we always end up winning. So I felt like I had to go to that one. I needed that one. I would have been sick had I witnessed the loss. Sick, I tell you. If McLaurin wasn't dropping balls, y'all would have lost that one. Man, listen. If my aunt had one of them things, she'd be my uncle. I'm not here to talk about that. Can't wait to see Byard on the field. It's gonna be dope. His second game. Y'all the Vikings from last year. This what a guy said. A Cowboys fan. Y'all the Vikings from last year. I mean, then y'all the Vikings from every year. Never being in. Oh, well, the Vikings actually been in the championship game in 2017. Clown. They better stop putting Forbes on AJ. I mean, Forbes is done, man. Forbes is chopped cheese, man. I don't know who they're gonna put on AJ, man, but AJ just too big and physical right now, man. I mean, AJ on a different level, man. I saw the one hand catch in person, man, yesterday, man. You know, I mean, I couldn't even like cheer, man. It's just like not even fair, man. It's just not even fair, man. He's playing at a different level, man, at a different speed, at a different tempo. You know what I mean? He legitimately has bad intentions, bro. After he get the ball in his hands, he's looking to hit somebody while he got the ball, bro. Bad intentions, bro. Jalen Hurts is just so comfortable throwing the ball to this dude. They are so much on the same page that it's just almost unfair, man. It's almost unfair. No other quarterback has been locked in with a wide receiver the way A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts are. If it was, they would have had 6 straight 125-yard games if somebody was locked in like that. This is the best connection the NFL has ever seen. You know what I mean? This is everything, bro. It's everything. It's an NFL record. So you got to put the proper respect on it. You got to put the proper respect on it. You talking about how Brady and T.O. was locked in that season. They locked in, bro. They dialed in. And the defense is so many eyes on A.J. Brown. It's ridiculous, man. They was trying to bracket him, and then he was going right to Smitty. Right to Dallas. So in short, no, I'm not worried about the Philadelphia Eagles defense, man. I'm not. Our signature win game against Miami. They said them boys ran 70 miles an hour apiece. I'm not worried about our defense. I'm not worried about the knee brace on Jalen Hurts. I'm not. He's thrown for 250 yards the last 6 games. I'm not worried about it, man. The things they want us to worry about don't matter. They're more impressed that we almost lost than the Chiefs actually losing. Than the 49ers actually losing 3 in a row. They're more happy that we almost lost than teams that actually did lose. Make that make sense. But Sunday, after we smoked the Dallas Cowboys, I don't even think I'm going to bother them no more, y'all. They soft. They scared. I know they scared. They don't even want to talk about it. They want to talk about it when the game 9 weeks away. This is Dallas Cowboys week. They want to make it seem like we obsessing over them. No. This is Philly, bro. This is Philly. When you talking, we come outside. Y'all been talking. All year, y'all been talking. Every interception Jalen Hurts throw, y'all talking. Y'all mad that the interceptions don't matter. See, Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes can have 8 interceptions. I said this on Twitter. They ain't like it. Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes can afford to have 8 interceptions this year because both of those franchises know where those 2 quarterbacks can take them. You saw the Super Bowl last year. You saw it. Who was in there? The 2 quarterbacks that got 8 interceptions right now. One of them quarterbacks got the best record in the league. Dak Prescott can't afford to do that. Y'all mad. He didn't earn it. He didn't earn the stripes to be able to have a doozy every now and then. I think we're going to get 2 off him this week. Byard got him 3 by, so I think we're going to get 2 off him. Regress, Scott. Man, I can't wait. And at the end of the day, this win right here it's going to be long overdue for the Philadelphia Eagles fans. You know what I mean? Jalen versus Dak. Right now, while Jalen's game is matured, you know what I mean? Right now, while Jalen is the best quarterback in the conference, probably. This would have definitely this would have boils down to. It boils down to, can we finally put these dogs in their place? That's all it takes is one. If we go out here and embarrass them, we got their heart. Look at San Fran. Look at San Fran. At the end of the day, we got to be mindful of the stigma that's still on us. They've had our number as of late. They've had our number as of late. They have had our number as of late. But we had the Jets number their entire existence. They had our number as of late. You think we don't know that? You think that these vets on this team not telling these young bulls what this means? You think we don't really know what's going on? How they like to talk, how they like to make fun of things. Remember when Dak said this a couple years ago? Oh, just as easy as Philly, right? Well, you think we forget that stuff? Y'all not the same Dallas Cowboys. Y'all living off borrowed time. Unsustainable wins. We're about to give y'all a sustainable ass kicking on Sunday. A very sustainable one. We're about to sustain this size 13 right up your ass on Sunday. Catch me on the Super Friends, man, with Law Nation. We're going to talk more about, we're going to be talking about this all week. I'm going to get CFT. Me and CFT going to do something tomorrow, Tuesday. Then I'm going to be on the final word with Boss Cowboy Tuesday as well, around 9 p.m. So, yeah, man, we cooking, man. We cooking. We're cooking with gas. We cooking with gas this week. We know what this means to them. We ain't going to let them downplay it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I believe they chicken dinners. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day.
You want 17 birds? Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. In my line, if you want 17 birds, big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy, if you want 17 birds, big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy, if you want 17 birds, big ring, I play for the 17 birds. They had me 6 hours, I said 17 words. I'm like Shady in the snow, I spun them so superb. A legend still remains when his flesh is in the earth. And if they raid your tomb, may they fall upon a curse. Yeah, this 9 I keep for backup. With this I wanted chip, we ran plays. They need to build a statue for this shit. Big plays, a sleigh couldn't get you through this shit. More grams